Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday, Christmas Eve Live. Trying to get away from the building. We're having some connection issues. So, it's a nice day today. So, probably about 75 degrees for Christmas Eve, which is highly unusual for our area. Kind of hanging out in the shop. Trying to work on some projects. Hasn't been going the greatest, but it's going. Anyway, welcome to the live stream. Been kind of cleaning some of the mouse droppings out of the back of the Mustang, trying to get to some things to work on. I didn't want to wallow around in the droppings much. So anyway, we're getting there, slow but sure. I normally do my lives on Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. I thought I'd do one. I don't know if we'll have very many people show up today, being it's Christmas Eve. I know a lot of people's got a lot of things going on for the holidays, but trying to keep my schedule up. So anyway, that's where we're at today. I'm gonna plug in my lights real quick because they're all going dead. That way they'll be ready for tomorrow. Got your lights plugged back in. They'll get charged up overnight. We're ready for tomorrow. Hello, Olivia. I'm not going to believe what? What am I not going to believe? It's like we got 11 people in here. Hi, Emil. I'm not sure if that's the way you pronounce it, but hello. Welcome to the live stream. Merry Christmas to you. If you guys don't mind, smash that like button for me. You know, it's the holiday season. Giving's good. So we had an even at the strip this morning. That's why I'm tired. You mean an event at the strip this morning? Me and Boggy had some fun and won something. What'd you win? You didn't win a new car, did you? Merry Christmas, Madrasi. I'm bad with pronunciation, so you'll have to correct me. You won a car. You really did, Olivia? A new car. Well, ain't that just cool? That is just cool as can be. So is it your car or Boggy's car? Well, that's great. Well, Merry Christmas to Olivia. Hello, Wisdom. A new toy car? Well, hey, it's still a new car. I'd take a new toy car. I don't care. Beggars can't be choosy, right? Hit that like button, guys. Where's everybody from? I know where Olivia's from. Okay, that one there, I'm not going to be able to pronounce because I have no idea. But welcome to the live stream. Looks like you're number 3. I'm going to guess you're not from the U.S. because I don't understand that language. But I appreciate you showing up. And if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. It's like we have 24 people and 3 likes. Well, I'm glad everybody took time out of their busy schedule on the holidays to stop in and say hey. It's me. Hello, it's me. How are you? Are you all celebrate Christmas? Are you all ready for Christmas tomorrow? Happy, yes. Hello, Wendy. How are you? Untitled channel. You got the most Western accent I've ever heard. Okay. Well, good. Happy Christmas Eve. It's me, Tristan. What's your question, Tristan? Bang Chang from Stray Kids. Okay. I don't know what that is, hon. You ever come across any old 3-wheelers? I haven't in a long time. A few 4-wheelers every now and then, but 3-wheelers not very often. Hey, Jason, 67th Avenue. Get pictures and Happy New Year. Rock on, Jason. So why is Boggy mad at you for? Because you won the car and he didn't? Come back and see if I can. Untitled channel, where are you located? You said I have an accent. I bet you do too. Windy Hill, where are you located? Just kind of curious where everybody's at. Christmas, yes. Karina, how are you? Yeah, this is unseasonably warm today. We are probably about 75 degrees, and we are in the Midwest of the United States. Normally it's probably 35, 40 degrees. Jamie, how are you? Welcome. Thanks for leaving a comment on my last video, Jamie. I appreciate it. I'm guessing you're getting some of this warm weather down in Arkansas. It's like we are. I'm good. I'm just aggravated with the Ford behind me. But what did I expect? It's a Ford, so. We'll get it. Just a matter of time. It's trying to beat me down. It's fighting me every step. Everything I try doesn't seem to work. We're close. We just got to find the right combination. So. No green can be ugly unless it's teal. You are Sebastian L. Okay. His bench as Needs some more padding in it. Is that your name, Sebastian L? It's seaweed green. It's ugly. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Shoot me a picture of it. I want to check it out. I like most shades of green, but there's a few of them I don't like, so. Now, we had 23 people in here a minute ago, and boy, they've dwindled down. At least people are coming in to say hi. Appreciate it. Just going through them. I don't think he does, that I'm aware of. The Randys do, if you want to get it. I'm okay with that. Like seafoam green. Okay. Yeah. That's probably not the greatest, right? I just got the call from the body shop today on getting my Ram in there to get the tailgate replaced. I think they're gonna. Okay, that'll work, Olivia. I think they're gonna have me stop in Monday. They're gonna do something with some kind of camera so they can. I guess there's 3 different variations of the green that's on my truck. So I don't know. It's a body shop thing. I know nothing about it. Jamie, I'm sure you probably don't. But I guess they're gonna try to do all the majority of the work. Probably yank my tailgate off and leave it, and then that way they don't have to have the truck fighting it in the body shop, because they kind of have limited space there. So, but it'd be nice to get it fixed. How's Green Bean? Well, Green Bean is being a pain in the butt. Okay. Well, that's above my pay grade. I don't know nothing about body work to speak of. I can smear a little Bondo on some stuff and squirt a little paint, and that's about all I can do. But I think I've got the Mustang pretty much narrowed down its fuel system. I'm going to systematically go through the fuel system. I've checked several things so far, and we're probably going to be dropping a tank on it. It's going to be the next thing. So, but I don't hear the pump running, but I don't hear real good. So, but I don't think the pump's running. So I don't know if it's going to be a module. I've checked all the modules I can check so far, and I'm going to say, by looking at it, it's probably just going to be the pump. But we shall see. Tank don't look too bad. Worst part about it's going to get them compression fittings off the fuel lines undisconnected. But we'll get it. I kind of got burnt out on it today. Tried a couple different things. I'm to the point to crawl underneath it. And the batteries on my GoPro were about shot, so they're charging up. The trouble lights are charging up, so figured it was a good time to quit and start the live stream for the day to keep up my Wednesday live stream. So that's what's going on with me today. What are you up to today, Jamie? You got the afternoon off for Christmas Eve? Y'all ready for the big day tomorrow? We've done all our stuff for Christmas for the year. So tomorrow will just be kind of a normal day to us. Matthew Schrader, how are you, buddy? How are you feeling? Are you still in the hospital? Or did you get out yet? You use a power bank for your GoPro? Well, I haven't done that. I've got 3 batteries, and battery only lasts an hour, and they were 2 of them were on charge. The other one was about dead. So I'm going to take the memory card out of it tonight and see what kind of footage I got on the Mustang, and see if I've got enough to make a small video on it. Get something out there, more content, car content related. I know I've been slacking a little bit, but oh, that stinks, Matt. Especially stinks being in the hospital in Christmas. So, wow, how expensive are the power banks? Record all day and not overheat. Wow. 29 bucks? That's it? Well, I'm gonna have to, is it a GoPro thing or aftermarket? I'm gonna have to get one of those. Okay, that'd be great, man. I appreciate it, Jamie. It's an Anchor. Well, the camera's so daggum tiny. I wish you could zoom. That's my biggest thing that I aggravated about a GoPro, is that while you're recording, you can't really zoom unless I'm too stupid to figure it out, which is possible. Well, no longer racing. Well, that also stinks. You're going to have to find you another hobby. That racing you guys do looks pretty violent. I've watched some of your videos. I'm thinking, that's just some crazy stuff. Where is it that you race that? I've never seen anything like that. I don't think they race around here like that. Or not that I've ever seen. But don't. JB, how are you? Thanks for stopping in, bud. Yeah, I checked out your video, left you a comment. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it's the Dean Gulliberry. Fart in your eyes. All right. Merry Christmas to you, JB. I hope you have a good one. We've pretty much all Christmas out here already, so tomorrow's just going to be another day. I'm going to come back and work on this nightmare of a Ford. I watched one a couple weeks ago, Matt. So, there. I tried to watch them. There's just not a whole lot. The camera's so far away, you can't really see the cars very good. I seen the pictures you posted on Randy's community page. Dennis, how are you, buddy? Merry Christmas to you. So, JB, you got you going anywhere the next couple days? Or are you just hanging around local? These next few days would be good to come get that boat, but I really don't want to travel in this nightmare of the holiday season. Working on the house, yeah. Sounds like you got a heck of a mess there, JB. Them daggum mites, I've had them before, and they're it's amazing. Such little bugs can tear up stuff so bad. Well, welcome, Brazil, and Merry Christmas to you, buddy. Hello, Pitbull. That's just a base model Mustang. Got the 3.8 V6 paint in the butt. Michigan, Ohio, and Illinois. Okay. Yeah, the races that you do, I've never seen races like that before. Kind of some crazy stuff. But did you do more painting today, Dennis? Are you putting stuff back together? Well, I hope for it to be. It's got a few issues right now, Pitbull. We're trying to correct the problem. Um, I've got some video footage on it. I got to see what I got, see if I can piece together something so I can get a long form video out on it. It's going to be a multi part videos on getting this car up running and improvements made to it. So I've got more projects up the hill. Once the Mustang gets done, or we're going to do the Mustang and do some improvements on that while that's in the garage. And once one of them gets done, then we're going to move up the hill. And we got two up there to start on. So it's obvious I have a problem with buying stuff. Now I just need to get the problem of fixing it. So oh, that's all right. Jamie, I mean, it is what it is. But it sure beat the hell out of fighting them GoPro batteries all the time. I'll check out the link when we get done here. Well, it doesn't sound like a very prosperous, good time if you guys end up in the hospital every time y'all race. Yeah, the van runs, Pitbull. It's drivable. I just took it in there to. I'm gonna start working on the interior a little bit. It had a heater and AC in the back of it. I'm taking it out, redoing it. I've got a couch to put in it, and then I've got to weld up some holes where they had a bunch of different equipment bolted down in the van. I'm going to put an overhead console in it. So we'll get it. We got projects. We'll never run out of crap to do. Does nothing special. Well, hello, how are you? Think you've been in here before. And Merry Christmas to you. Huh. Yeah, it's like a demo derby, circle track demo derby. Figure 8 demo derby. Okay, yeah, I've seen figure 8 stock car races, but figure 8 demo derbies. So yeah, a lot of us are waiting on the Mustang video, including myself. So well, once I get it running, I'm going to start throwing some money into it. But I'm not going to throw a bunch of money into it until I can hear her run. And if it gives me enough problems, we may go to a different plan with it. Really hate to, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Hugh, Merry Christmas. How are you and Grandma today? Got the grandbabies coming for Christmas, or are you going to see them? Yeah, it sounds like they're about the same way there, JB. Matt's in the hospital right now, and yeah, look like what Hugh says. Hit that like button. Um, yeah, I built a demo car once. I didn't have the guts to drive it, but I let somebody else do it, and he didn't last very long. First time he ever did it, and first thing he done was nail somebody as hard as he could. End up losing because the drive shaft fell out of the rear end. Well, it's kind of Matt. It's kind of hard to tell about the track. It looked like they were kind of going around in somewhat of a circle with little whoop-de-doos and some other stuff. So heading over in a bit. Oh, Grandma's in Puerto Rico right now? Wow. I'm guessing she's just blah, blah, blah. She still has family there, right? Never been to Puerto Rico. Maybe on the bucket list one of these days. There's still a lot of America that. Oh, she's here. Okay. All right. Sorry, I misunderstood. But yeah, I was talking to somebody the other day about Christmas, and I just wondered. Um, I'm not worldly, so I don't know. I'm sure there's several people from several different countries that celebrate some form of Christmas. Okay, all right, Christmas Eve. I think a lot of people are like that. Their big day is Christmas Eve, not Christmas Day, and I don't know. When I was young as a kid, uh, we would alternate grandparents on. We had Christmas Eve. You went to one grandparent. Christmas morning was just the kids and the parents, and then Christmas afternoon was with the other set of the grandparents. Oh, the British say Happy Christmas. Okay, well, Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's all good, right? And I know some of them doesn't call what we call Santa Claus. They call Saint Nick. Um, I think there's another one. Yep. Unfortunately, the good old days like that are not no more. Everybody's kind of scattered out in my family anymore. So uh, we celebrated last night with our local family in the area. And so tomorrow's just going to be our day. But not a lot going on. It's supposed to be 76 degrees here tomorrow. Um, I think 70s, 76 tomorrow, 77 on Saturday, 65 on Sunday, and 34 on Monday. Baba Shitso. according to Tim Allen and Santa Claus. Okay. I remember the show. I don't remember that, but that's Santa. Yeah. Oh, we're going to pay. We are going to pay for the 70-degree weather. Oh, so bad. Bogey, how are you, buddy? I am doing good, and Merry Christmas to you. So what's this deal about y'all want a car? Olivia was saying you haven't slept yet. What have you been doing? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Uh-oh. Gunfire. Somebody's celebrating already. Built a fire in the stove this morning, sweating by 10. Yeah. Where you located does nothing special. Messing around and working. There's a firing range across the road from you, but the firing range is on my right side, which maybe you're left and you're seeing it. This is coming from the neighbors up the hill. So Fayetteville, North Carolina. Okay. Everybody's from North Carolina for the most part. We had a lot of people from North Carolina. Not in person, but a lot of people on YouTube. So. Yeah, I thought I'd get out here in the nice air instead of in the building. I don't know, the last few times I've been in the building, I've lost connection on my live stream and it's really jacked it up. Yeah, I hosted an event at the Strip something 2000 nostalgia event that was canceled this summer. Okay. Yeah, Matt, you're from Ohio. Up in Mooresville, yeah. So what you got, like 2 weeks off, you said, Hugh? Did they shut the plant down for 2 weeks over the holidays? I think that's what they used to do when I lived in Illinois. We had General Tire in Illinois, and I think they used to shut down over the holidays, which is nice for the people working. Oh, I guarantee you could, Matthew. Yeah, Metal Arts in the Sydney, Ohio. I don't know. It's 10 hours from my place to Indianapolis, Indiana. So, and I'm not sure how much farther it is to Metal Arts, but I'd guess 3 or 4 more hours probably. 3 weeks. Will last 3 weeks because they dumped $2 million on fork trucks and need to save. Oh my. But when I worked in the factory, that's what I did. I drove forklift and we serviced all the machines, and it wasn't bad deal. Hello, Bill. Hello, Bick. How are you? Got to read your message. It's kicking now. Merry Christmas to you, Bick. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Had a drifting track, took an abandoned apartment warehouse complex that was being used for mock police chases, and then the parking lot was for burnouts, and then we had the drag strip. Well, that sounds like a good use of an old parking lot. So how's the weather down under, Bick? I'm not real familiar with down there. I'm assuming you guys celebrate Christmas also. Excuse my stupidity. I just don't know. Well, I guess it would be. They're ahead of us, are they not? Yeah. My guess is somebody got them a new pew pew for Christmas. And so that's what they're out testing. Oh, okay. So Christmas Day today. All right. Well, I hope you and your family have a great one. I really do. That is cool. This whole deal is cool with being able to chat with people all over the world. Very cool. I actually learn a lot from it for the most part. Okay. If the track has jumps, we go all the way around. It's tough trucks and there's no jumps. It's a figure eight demo if it's like the middle of a boxcar demo. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, my days of racing were. What was he? When was that? Back in the mid 80s, 1980s, before half you guys were probably born. I used to dabble in roundy round tracks, go fast, turn left. Very expensive hobby, very. Work all week, drive for a couple hours, and actually 15, 20 minutes a couple times a night if you don't break anything. But it was fun. And I had 2 or 3 different cars over the 3 years that I'd done it. And got toward the point I'm thinking, you know what? This is a waste of money. So I quit. I'm out. You all stay safe and everyone have a great day. Thanks, Bick. Thanks for stopping in and have a Merry Christmas. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm willing to sell an Evo. Don't tell Olivia, okay? She was in here a little bit ago, so I don't know. She may be listening in. So if she hears, I didn't tell her. Well, I guess that's a matter of opinion, Matt. I mean, um, it got to the point I thought it was a waste of my money. May not be a waste of your money, and it's all what you enjoy. About anything you buy, you can consider a waste of money. I mean, I went through the motorcycles. Now I'm dealing with junk cars, and I guess it all could be considered a waste of money. But so is about everything you buy, exception of food and gas. So, but them 2 things we have to buy. Carlo, welcome, buddy. Christmas morning there. Yeah, great. Well, Merry Christmas, Carlo. I hope you have a great day and get everything you wanted today. A good Christmas present for me is to get this heap behind me started tomorrow. Hugh, I think these Ford motors are just freaking jinx. What do you think? Thank you, Carlo. we've already, even though it's not Christmas here yet, we've already done all of our Christmas festivities. So, well, Loggy, I'm beginning to think that I've decided pretty much that the Mustang's got to be a fuel issue, and my work lights have kind of all went dead. My GoPro battery was going dead, so I stopped for the day. I did get some work done on it. I tested a bunch of stuff, but I got to crawl underneath it and drop the tank now. Um, so I thought I better get some batteries charged up to try to get some more footage, and so I can get you guys video. Not that many people watch my videos, but I get people to watch the shorts, but I don't really want my channel to be about shorts. I've been looking at some of the up and coming channels, and they're just going down a different road that I prefer not to, and I have no desire to go down the AI road. Nor do I have the knowledge to do the AI stuff, but to each their own. If that's what they want their channel, more power to them. Mine's got to be more generic, I guess, more real life, I guess you could say. I'm not saying I haven't ever used AI, because my thumbnail today for this chat was an AI generated thing, but just because I'm not very creative when it comes to stuff like that. So, you got me. You got me. Um, if I run across an AI that I pretty much scan right on through them, I try to hide them so they'll quit popping up, but it is what it is. That's old farts. You know, we were stuck in our ways, I guess. Yep. I agree. I agree. Yes, I understand that, Matthew. It does get expensive when you own a team. I didn't really officially own a team, but I had a group of guys that went with me to the track every year. 3 guys. I had quite a decent setup at the time, but paying for their pit passes and, you know, the refreshments every night, plus any breakdowns you have, it all racks up the money. And you know, I'm just a poor working stiff, living paycheck to paycheck. So, yep, yep. I don't know. I just to each their own. But I mean, I'm not taking anything away from the AI. Some of them are actually pretty funny and pretty cool. But I mean, anybody can take a picture and put a celebrity in front of it, making fun of it. I'm thinking that's not artistic to me. But not my cup of tea. May end up alienating myself saying this stuff, but not the first time. Well, what happened there? Got dark for a sudden. Brody, how are you? I agree, JB. I agree. Well, it's sitting behind a computer making videos is not what I would call creator content. Creator content is guys like us that go out and actually record and edit and piece together our stuff. So, Merry Christmas to you, Brody. Well, I can't say I'm artistic. I'm probably a hack, but you know what? I am who I am, and what I say. When you see me on camera, it's me. I don't put on a front for nobody. If I have a bad day, you guys are probably going to see it. Um, you want all you want for Christmas is truck parts? What kind of truck parts? Ford Meteor. Small sedan. It was a lemon. I kind of think was that kind of like a Galaxy or a Falcon for American market? I know a Falcon was kind of a smaller car. I know I was looking at the Randy's community page, and that picture she drew is really, really cool. Muffler and a speaker. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. At least you didn't ask for a new engine. A 40 Flowmaster on your truck. What kind of truck you got? No, much smaller. Okay. All right. Huh. I don't know. Well, tell Grandma Merry Christmas. Tell her give them babies a good and hugs when she sees them today. She just got home from the store. Okay. Well, she better get them presents wrapped quick. Them kids are going to be there and we wanting their stuff. Oh, she does shorts now? Okay. I did not know that. I will have to check it out. Well, I may try a Flowmaster on this Mustang. I ever get her to spit out any exhaust. A 91 C 1500 two-wheel drive. Good call. They're good trucks. Nothing wrong with them at all. She's listening. Get to work, Grandma. Get them presents wrapped. You know them kids are probably right around the corner right now. The kids and the rat. I'm going to say the rat's a dog, right? Rat dog. Yeah. We didn't get our pups any Christmas this year. They eat us out of house and home with the treats, so. Thrush turbos sound pretty good on the tractor. I had the old cheapo, what are they called, Hush Thrush, back in the day uh, on my Firebird. They were just, they had the collectors welded on them, and they were hooked directly to the headers, and they weren't supported. So the headers held the mufflers and all. So, yep. You know what's even more of a waste of money, Hugh, is them daggum gift bags. That's a big ripoff. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to see the kids. Christmas is for the kids, and it's fun to see them rip open the packages and the smiles on their faces. So Brody, you know you're getting the Flowmasters. Say they'll be on tomorrow. Okay, the pups got new blankets. They just haven't been given to them yet. Okay. Okay, creeping in the background. Yes, you are right. People have forgotten about that. Well, most people have forgotten what Christmas is really about anyway. It's because all the businesses commercialize it way too much. Way too much. I mean, when, my gosh, you can't even get, now, Halloween is not a holiday, but Halloween can't get done with before they're putting Christmas trees up. I'm sorry. There ought to be standards. Until Christmas shouldn't be allowed to be displayed until after Thanksgiving. Black Friday, fair game. Yep, you are 100% correct, Hugh. Well, I better not go there. I was going to say something, but I better not, because then I'd be bringing religion into it. But anyway, y'all know, just like I know, so we don't have to go there. But I'll be glad when Christmas is over. I'll be glad when winter's over. Now, I'm not complaining about uh, this weather at all. Oop, at all. But, and it's going to be, again, nice for the next couple days. So I am going to enjoy it while I can. He wants a car. Next thing you know, he's going to want it painted and then want to spend more money that wasn't needed. Yeah. Riley's a happy pup. He's got a squirrel looking circular tug of war. Okay. Well, we can't seem to keep toys intact at our house. We got one dog that is just hell bent on getting a squeaker out of every one of them. And I'll give it to him. He still plays with them after he gets all the stuffing and the squeaker out. Hey, that sounds like a good Christmas tradition, JB. Smoking ribs. I haven't done that in years. I don't have a smoker either, but sounds good. Sounds real good. I haven't had good ribs in a long time, so. Those seats getting a little bit of pain. I'm assuming everybody, for the most part, has the day off tomorrow, right? So I think even Walmart closes on Sunday. I know when I was working, I end up working a lot of holidays. I even volunteered to work Christmas mornings for some of the guys I used to work with because they all had small kids, and that way they could spend the time with their family and their kids. But most of the guys sucked it up and worked anyway. Yeah, I told him, if I get you a car, you're not going to give it to anyone. And he looked at me like, what? What's that, Fran, you have that paints a vehicle? I said, nope, we are not going there. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to try to walk inside the building. Hopefully, we won't lose connection. It's the concrete. It's what the weather's doing to the concrete. I don't know if you can see it. It is just saturated with moisture from all the condensation from the cold concrete and the warm weather. So let me get you set up in here, and hopefully this won't. The car's kind of becoming a thing to pile stuff on. But we are making, well, I won't say making progress. We are wasting a lot of time working on it. So. Got to get up close so I can read the comments. All right, JB, Merry Christmas, buddy. Enjoy them ribs. Save me one. He wants to take it down to Metal Art Customs a little to be known. I have to order car for it. Will be here next week. Okay. Like any flat surface in your shed, you got that sweaty stuff going on in your shed too. It's going to be 102. Wow. I'm guessing that is not a normal Christmas weather for you. 102 Fahrenheit. That's freaking hot. Do you have humidity that goes with it, or is that a dry climate? Summertime. Yep. Yep. It is a catch-all. You start piling crap on it. I was tearing the trunk apart, and normally any car that sits for any period of time, the mice seem to inhabit it. So they bunch of mouse droppings in the back. So I was plugged up my vacuum cleaner twice from all the netting. So Pet Star, well, hello from Austria. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Dry, okay. Well, that makes it 102 Fahrenheit with high humidity. That'd be miserable, but dry heat, I mean, it's still hot, don't get me wrong, but it's a bearable heat. Hey, Daryl. How are you, buddy? Any big plans for Christmas, Daryl? Ours, we've already done our part of the Christmas for the year. You ain't know nothing about wrenching. Well, I may not. Melok, Melk, or whatever, MLC, however you pronounce your name. I probably don't know nothing about wrenching, but you know what? I can bust a knuckle with the best of them. You might as well hit that like button, no? If Carlo came East Coast, he would have to take his undies off. Okay. Ice cream, huh? I could handle some ice cream cake right now. That sounds kind of good. I know we ain't got none, but sounds good. Uh, Dennis, no. I've got it narrowed down to the fuel system. Drop in the tank tomorrow. Well, I say I like hot weather. I like hot weather more than I do cold weather. So, well, thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. Cheesecake. Okay, I'll settle for cheesecake. Yep, no rotaries. No rotaries for me. Yeah, we got it. I even had a helper over here today. I crawled underneath and I did not hear the fuel pump running whatsoever. I've checked everything that I can check electronically. Uh, there's only two things pretty much left, as far as I know. I mean, there may be more crap, but as far as I know, the inertia switch is not set off. Had been tripped. I'm getting power to the fuse box. I don't know if I'm getting power to the fuel pump. Probably won't be able to get to the connection until I get the tank dropped down. And the only other thing is I can't even remember what it's called. The constant monitoring module or something underneath the front fender. So, and that's a take off and replace thing. So, yep. Hello, Jordan. How are you? I believe I got that right. Is that correct? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Yep, good deal. My memory ain't what it used to be, but I try. At least they haven't jacked with the names again for a while. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Jordan. Thanks for coming in. Y'all got big plans tonight and tomorrow for the holidays? Hello, 162 Projects. Merry Christmas to you and welcome to the chat. Where are you located in this on this big round ball? Well, you know what, Bogey? That's probably the best thing you could do for Christmas, honestly. My grandkids are 5 hours away, which they're teenagers now, so the fun of seeing the young kids rip open presents are over. Gridley, California. Well, welcome from Missouri. Not sure what part of California Gridley is, but I'm not familiar with too much in California. Yes, exactly. They do. They don't have time for the old farts. But, we were probably like that too. I'm gonna guess when we were young. Northern, okay, Northern, okay. So, um, see how much battery I got left. Oh, we're in good shape on battery. Yeah, I'm sure I wanted to go out and run around, but there's just, I guess you can hang out with your with your friends on Christmas, but most of my friends had family stuff to do too, so uh, not a whole lot goes on Christmas other than family gatherings, and that's the way it should be. But not everybody has family, so we spend Christmas the best way we know how. I can understand that, Buggy. Not everybody has been blessed to have Christmases like when I grew up. I had good parents. I can't bitch. I had good parents and good grandparents, and so I never wanted for anything, and I am blessed to say that. I know a lot of other people are not that lucky or uh, had that type of childhood, and that sucks. That's too bad. But the best thing you can do is see that your kids have better ones than what you had when you was growing up. So that's all we can do. Busted Radio Garage. Welcome. Merry Christmas to you. You got big plans for the holidays? I've got to get caught up on watching all my videos. Uh, Everybody's been popping them out. I put up a cheesy little Christmas video. I seen Hugh watched it and Jamie watched it. Uh, yeah, I try to do something for the holidays to kind of everything's not car content. Everything can't be car content, or it's not. It won't be on my channel. Put it that way. So, filming a video, editing another Sam. You are just way too talented, dude. I don't know how you have so much freaking energy. It's just crazy, crazy. You're the busiest man on YouTube. I have a hard time trying to walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. So, I was in here trying to film on this Mustang a little bit, and probably shouldn't put the beating my head against the wall thing in it, although it might be good for a laugh. Okay, Buggy. Yeah, I figured I'd run over a little bit on him, but I'll be over there directly. So. Yeah, I kind of got a late start today. Trying to get. I usually try to come on at 3, and I end up coming on at 4, which I know everybody's a different time zone, but in my time zone, that's when I try to come on. 18 hours every day. You're dedicated. Um, Not saying I don't want to get monetized. I have before, but it's kind of to the point I'd like to see at least a 1 cent come in from YouTube to say I was monetized. But uh, it's a lot of work to stay monetized, and I don't know. I'm getting there slowly. My numbers are going up, and I'll never be a big channel. I really don't want to. You can't. The bigger channels, I know you've got a 500,000 subscribers and stuff, and you can't respond to everybody's comments. And I enjoy responding to the comments, and I think it makes it a little more personal when you can interact with the creator. Uh, I know not everybody can, so it is what it is. Now, I mean, you're kind of the same boat I am. I mean, I don't do it for the grandbabies like you do. I do it just kind of for a hobby. Um, I take spells. I take spells where I get burnt out on it, and I'm kind of going through a rough patch right now. So, man, we'll get back to it. So, hey, Patrick, Merry Christmas, buddy. How are you? Lars, filling up the work van with fuel, stopping by to say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Lars. I hope you and your family have a great Christmas and get everything you want. And well, I appreciate you too, Lars. Right now. I'm drawing a blank busted on your first name. I know it. I just forgot. My apologies. Well, I understand that, and it does happen. It's been discouraging. I finally climbed the 800 subscriber mark, which not really a milestone or nothing. I wouldn't really call it, but I can't seem to get off of 801 subscribers. It's I'll get 802, 803, then it goes back to 801, and I don't understand the philosophy behind it. I also don't understand why people can't watch a long form video for over a minute. I don't understand that. When I watch somebody's video, if I'm going to click on their video, I'm watching it from beginning to end. Um, Now, there was one I started today. The guy did a 2-hour video. I can't sit for 2 hours and watch that nonstop. I have to do it in spurts. So I prefer 30-minute videos. I mean, it's just me. Not that I make 30-minute videos, but that's a good fit for my viewing is the 30 minutes. I can sit down and watch a good 30-minute video. An hour sometimes it gets a little hard to watch all at one time. Yep, I agree, Hugh. It gets very frustrating and discouraging, and I probably didn't pronounce the word right, but that's okay. I'm a hick. Yep, and yep, I have to break it up too. I mean, a lot of people. I'm pretty diehard. I've got. You can't watch everybody's video. A lot of the bigger channels that I used to watch, they get put on the back burner um, for the most part. Um, the up and coming videos, up and coming YouTubers, I try to support all of the smaller channels and watch everything I can of theirs to help get them the algorithm to work for them. The big channels, they don't know if you're watching their videos or not. But us smaller ones, we know when people watch them, so it makes a difference in our deal. So, but that's my goal for the next year, is to make better long form videos, better quality, better content. I'll still do some shorts, but I'm going to cut back on them a little bit, or maybe revamp how I do the shorts. And yours is just right, as far as I'm concerned. Bust the radio, Chris. Okay, yeah, yours are just right. You're in that sweet spot. So I know I may be in the minority, but yeah, you're right where I like to watch. Keep them under an hour, and you know. And I mean, when I watch yours, I watch from beginning to end. And then there was a new guy that, well, he's not a new guy, but he's one I started watching regularly here, Jeffrey Rigged, and he put out a new video. It's, I think, a holiday video, and it was a 2-hour video. It's going to take me probably 3 or 4 times of sitting down and watching it in pieces, but I will get it watched. Like I say, there'll be other channels that I probably won't get to, the big channels like that have 500,000 subscribers. I'll probably just omit theirs this week. So yes, he's got good videos. He's got good content, and I think one day he was going to give me that gremlin. I don't remember. Do you remember that, Chris? I know. When you're a busy man like you are, it's kind of like the Randys. They don't have time to watch everybody's, and Daryl, all them. They're too busy making content. You don't remember that one? Well, I may have to go pull the footage up on that, man. I've been wanting a gremlin for a long time. I noticed that doesn't have a back glass in it, does it? I agree. I agree, Hugh. Yeah, I thought I had one. Somebody was going on the poverty tour. I don't know if any of y'all follow that, but and they were talking about taking a gremlin or another car for the poverty tour, and it was on Facebook. And I said, hey, if you ever decide to get rid of that gremlin, I said, let me know. And the guy wasn't, as far as YouTube world goes, he was probably 6 hours, 7 hours away. And he said, matter of fact, it's up for sale. I said, really? I said, send me some pictures of it and give me a price. And it was during the weekend of the No Name Nationals. And I told him what I was doing. And I said, when I get home and get unloaded, I will head up there to look at it. And so I was planning on going up there that Monday after the No Name Nationals. And I texted him, didn't get an answer back. Texted him again, kind of ghosted me. He finally responded and said, oh, I sold it. I'm thinking, dude, I told you I was coming up there Monday, and you act like you were going to hang on to it till I got up there. But anyway, needless to say, Craig, how are you? But yeah, them back glasses are hard to come by. Did you have a hard time finding one for that gremlin? Oh, I've been working on a sticking Mustang today. I'm in process of elimination on the fuel system. My lights and all went dead. My camera was going dead, so it was a time to shut down. And I normally do a live stream on Wednesday anyway, so uh, we're dropping the tank probably tomorrow. Because I had help today that I went underneath there. I don't hear nothing running. So I'm going to guess that we have a bad fuel pump. We're not getting pressure up to the Schrader valve. Fuses are good. The inertia switch is good. So where I'm just kind of going down the line, and I already did. I checked it. I've got the trunk tore apart. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. The driver's side fuel relay. I took it off, cleaned the contacts on it. It's got a good ground. Don't really know how to check it, but like I say, tomorrow, if things go well, we're dropping the tank. The inertia switch was not tripped. I need advice, blow on the flywheel bolt is stripped. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Is the motor out of the car, or is it in the car? Yeah, I'm beginning to wonder about this car. I'm finding some stuff under the trunk that I'm seeing a lot of seam sealer, if that tells you anything, in the back. So I don't know. Yeah, if it's out of the car, you can do that. Drill it, or I have seen some people, and it's probably a 50-50 crapshoot of trying to put a nut over the top of it and weld it. And, it'll heat up. It'll also heat up the bolt. I don't know. Probably the safest is to drill it out and tap it, or an easy out, or you bypassed it on your 91 T-Bird because it went bad and discontinued. Well, I guess you pretty much got to you've got to bypass it if you can't get them. Ford used a bunch of seam sealer. Yeah. Well, I'm beginning to think that it might have been hit in the back end. I don't know. So I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't. I don't see any metal all beat up, but yeah, I see a crap load of sloppy seam sealer. And Craig, you'd probably know this. You're a Mustang guy. I noticed up around the upper trunk, around the seal's good, but down in the channels, there's a crap load of sealer there, and it looked like at one time the trunk had leaked. Is that a rust-prone area for Mustangs? It's kind of rusted on the inside. I'll just show you what I'm talking about. Maybe you can shed some light on it. Speaking of light, I better get one. I don't know if you can, let me turn it around here. Blind you guys. See that right there? Is that, I know it's not normal, don't get me wrong. I know it's not normal, but it just, I've never had a car. It's like that on both sides. Is that a bad thing on Mustangs? And it's got a buttload of, I've never seen so much sealer in the channel of this thing. What's your thoughts on that, Craig? I mean, it's still solid and stuff, but just kind of odd, I thought. Get you back in the holder here. I've had a lot of cars in my life. I've just never seen rust in that area on anything. I'm sure it happens. Probably happens a lot. But just odd. Yeah, leaves, pine needles. Yeah, I cleaned it out a little bit. I vacuumed it out and I chipped some of that seam sealer. I've just never seen seam sealer that thick on anything. But it really wasn't too bad. Now, granted, it may have been cleaned out beforehand. I don't know, but that's factory. Okay. What did you do to correct the problem? I mean, I'm obviously gonna wire wheel it and probably put some rust restorer on it. But like I say, the rubber looks fine. The trunk deck is fine. The hinges are fine and they're still solid. So it was just weird that it was rusted the way it was. Huh, okay. Oh, I plan on chiseling it all out and let it alone. Mine has no flaws. Okay. But I figured I want to get it, I don't want it to rot through, so I'm going to go put some rust reformer on it and try to kill it. Get it sealed up. It's got a little bit of rust in the pan, floor pan of the trunk where the spare tire goes, but it's not bad. I'm probably just gonna hit it with a little rust reformer also and call it good. It is never gonna be a show car. It's never gonna be the quality car you got, Craig. No way close. Yeah, your car is pretty sweet. You would put what's OSFO? Yeah. Yes, it does. Maybe someday I'll get there with this one, but I never have plans to make it the car that yours is. That's for sure. Okay, I've never heard of that. Well, I don't know what it is. I guess OSFO. Oxford marine rubber inhibitor that turns it to iron phosphate. Car stuff is a rust inhibitor. Okay. Oxford marine rust inhibitor. Okay. Okay. I will have to see if I can't locate some of that. I'm sure I can. But that'll be down the road. Get her started, and then we'll start dumping some money into her. I've got ideas of what I want to do, but I want to get her started first. And if not, green color. Okay. Yeah. All right. I will give that a try, Craig. I mean, that's other than that, and this dent right here in the fender, and then I've got a place on the front bumper that looks like they ran into a parking stopper or something that caved it in. I'm going to take the heat gun to it and heat it up and see if I can pop that back out. It's not cracked or broken. It's just dented in, and it's probably been like that for a while. So it's hopefully we can push it out and get it back into shape, or at least a reasonable shape. It's green liquid they sell at Advanced Auto. It's called something else. Okay. I'm not sure where the closest Advanced Auto is at. I would guess Springfield, Missouri, probably for us. Unfortunately, we have AutoZone and about 15 O'Reillys in our county, and that's it. Not a big fan of O'Reillys. You have that problem too, huh, Hugh? Yeah, it's amazing how when I tried to do something on Randy's chat, and I'll do the voice chat, and I'll be talking into the phone, and it won't pick up what I'm saying, but it will pick up what's being said on the chat. I'm thinking, it's idiotic. It is. Yeah, Advances in Springfield. We used to have a Napa here, and I like Napa. They're a little pricey, but you could about guarantee they'd have something for your vehicle. But where we're located is where the headquarters of O'Reilly's is at, up the road. So the big warehouse is close. So normally, if they can find it on the computer in their shop, then we can usually have it the next day. So. Yeah, but it doesn't do it all the time, Craig. Or at least my phone doesn't. Quite aggravating as stuff comes out the way it's not supposed to sometimes, and I either have to retract it or just delete it altogether. But anyway. What's your big plans, Craig? I don't think I asked you what your plans were for the holidays. You got family coming? You going to visit family? Or just hanging out at home? That's what we're doing, so. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, it is huge. Trust me, it is. It'll pick up. It'll put a word that's being said on the live stream into what you're trying to say, and oh, it jacks it all up. Ain't nothing fun about it. But the funny thing about it, it picks up the live stream better than it picks up my voice. How that's possible, I don't know. But technology at its best. It happens, Craig. It happens. We done our little Christmas with our local family last night, and just me and the wife, and honestly, I'll probably be here working on this thing. Um, she'll be spending it with the pups, and be just another day. Just another day with us. Most of my family live out of state. Grandkids live out of state, several hours away. And like I say, they're teenagers, so therefore they don't. It's not like seeing if there's little youngsters opening Christmas, I'd be more apt to go there. So. Wow. You got a big family, Hugh. Have fun. Enjoy it. And you're not dressing up like Santa Claus, are you? I'm probably going to get off here too, guys. It's getting dark, and I'm scared of the dark, and I've got to walk to the house, so I don't want the boogeyman or the Grinch to come and get me. So, thanks everybody for coming. If you don't mind, on your way out, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. You may actually get lucky and see me get this piece of junk running. I know Craig probably doesn't have much hope in that happening. I'm beginning to have not much hope in it happening, but it will, because I'm stubborn. No matter if I've got to put a freaking Predator motor in the damn thing, it may end up happening. Brody, how are you? Getting ready to head out for the night? I can. I'll do it. It just depends on how much money I want to throw at it. So I'll get it going. I'm good, Brody. Getting ready to sign off. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, Brody, please do. I'd appreciate it. Hit that like button. I'm going to get ready and close up here, and wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Have a safe holiday. And we'll see y'all next Wednesday. Have a good night, guys. I might come back on tomorrow, Brody. I don't know. Let me consider it. I may. So, well, if I do, come back. We'll see y'all later. Good night.